home. This video shows rapper Young Thug getting arrested in Buckhead tonight. The indictment lists the rapper as one of 28 people facing a laundry list of new charges. Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie was there as investigators raided his home.
Millions may know him for music and the videos that go with it, but this is our video of a man identified as Jeffrey Williams, a.k.a. Young Thug. Both names are among more than 24 defendants charged in a sprawling Fulton County indictment. He's charged with conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act and participation in criminal street gang activity. His attorney, Brian Steele.
I'll tell you the response to any allegation is Mr. Williams committed no crime whatsoever, and we will fight to my last drop of blood to clear him.
There appeared to be a massive presence on Allison Drive in Buckhead by Atlanta police and perhaps others. The Fulton County District Attorney's Office confirms that's where Young Thug resides. The indictment says, quote, the objectives of the conspiracy included but were not limited to preserving, protecting, and enhancing the reputation, power, and territory of the enterprise through acts of racketeering activity, including murder, assault, and threats of violence. It describes a criminal street gang called YSL starting in late 2012 in the Cleveland Avenue area of Atlanta. Quote, YSL claims affiliation with the National Bloods gang. Young Thug is one of 3 alleged to be YSL founders. Last week, Fulton County DA Fonnie Willis told us,
we expect that in coming days, weeks, and months that we will bring RICO indictments against gang members, even top-level gang members, to make sure that we rid them from our society.
We spoke to folks on Allison.
That's exactly how I would be if I got hit with a RICO case. I'd be like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? As I'm a square, I'm telling you. I don't want to do it. No, I'm not. I'm like Nino Brown. Everybody got to come down with me. So Young Thug and Gunna, Pusha P, aka one of the most overrated 2-minute songs I've ever heard. Yeah, they're screwed pretty much. There's a 5% chance of you beating a RICO case. And you got 56 counts. Jeffrey, a.k.a. Young Thug, basically it was like, yeah, he rented out. And this news broke last night, late at night. 56 counts. Tried to kill somebody, rented a sedan, Infiniti Q50 in 2014 and tried to use it to commit who rents a car? I guess is what they do now. You rent a car to do a drive-by? You don't think that's going to come back? Like, what are y'all doing? Now, Young Thug been out for since 2012. So you were already making legal money and were already signed to a record deal. Why were you even involved in stuff like this? That's what don't make sense. And then they're also saying that on 2 different occasions, he's tried to put a hit out on YFN Lucci, who's incarcerated. And I'm like, wow, won't it be something ironic if y'all both end up in prison together? And I'm not wishing anything, but I mean, this is the facts. You got a 5% chance of winning that RICO charge. The only person who's going to win anything is the attorneys. They'll win in regardless, since they're going to get paid a lot. But like I said, it's 3 different kind of gangster rappers, whatever, drill rappers. You got the studio gangsters like Rick Ross. You don't ever see any legal issues with him because he's making everything up. It's Paramount Pictures when he go into the studio. He's a character. Then you got your cats that lived that life, that stopped it once they got legal money and was smart and they stayed away from all the illegal activities. That would be guys like Jay-Z, guys like 50. They did it in the past, and then they rapped about it after the fact, and they cleaned their hands. They making all legal money now. They pay taxes. And then you got your cats that actually still live the gangster life while at the height of their career. I remember Ice-T was the only person who called Tupac out, and he was like, yeah, Tupac never had a criminal record before a record deal. He never got arrested before until he became famous. And at the height of his career, he would rap about stuff and then go do it. At the height of his career and popularity, he was going to prison, going to court, yada, 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 spending money on lawyers and taking loans out. Should have been making his max money, but instead he was in trouble. And that's what you got here. And it's not just these 2. I think a week ago, 42 Doug got arrested. He got charges. It's stupid. Like every other week, one of these young rappers is in trouble. If it ain't Kodak Black, It's 42 Doug, Gunna, all this is dumb. This has got to be the dumbest generation of hip-hop artists I've ever seen. And yes, rappers in the past have gotten arrested and did time, but come on. You know what I mean? Like, this takes the cake. 56 counts? I mean, what do you have to look forward to? You're done. You're Dunsky. You are finished. Fatality. And you can take it how you want. Oh, you wishing to know. And I know some of the fans in the mentions in the comments, oh, free them, free Gunna, free Thug. Free them? Like, these are criminals. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we got to stop this toxic, oh, yeah, free my homeboy Lil Rue, even though he killed 5 people. No, your homeboy is a killer. What the fuck? He got what he deserved. He living that life. You know what I mean? You do the crime, you do the time. Y'all know this. If I'm man enough to do something that I know is going to put me in jail, don't be out here talking about free me on a t-shirt. Well, get out of here. Y'all got homeboys out here killing people in the street, and then y'all posting up t-shirts and Facebook posts. Yeah, free my nigga, yada, yada. You know damn well your homeboy guilty, man. Cut it out. Cut it out. Stop babying these niggas and pacifying these niggas. These niggas are criminals, and they deserve what they get. Period. I have no sympathy for Young Thug. You at the height of your career. You've been making legal money for, a decade now? You a tax-paying citizen. Why the hell are you doing this? So you want to kill another rapper? Really? I'm from that era where, maybe something happened at an award show or whatever, but rappers, if they had issues with one another, they took it in the booth and they went back and forth. You diss tracks. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna do this. We gonna, see who's the best MC, who's the best bar-for-bar talent. Ain't nobody putting no hit out on nobody. Come on, man. Did Jay-Z put a hit out on Nas? No, they did the Takeover and they did Ether. Did 50 put a hit out on Ja Rule? He probably should have, but he didn't. What are we doing here? Y'all done took this shit way too serious. This is not Grand Theft Auto, man. So now I don't have no sympathy for these cats, man. These cats basically have ruined their careers, and now they ruin their lives. And if you smart, you stayed away. Drake is smart, because Drake will do music with these cats. He'll do something with Young Thug or Gunna or whatever, Future, but Drake ain't hanging out with these niggas. And I guarantee you, when the studio session's over, Drake go one way, they go the other way. That's how I was in high school. I was cool with a bunch of niggas that was up to no good. But when school was out and the bell rung, I went my way, they went theirs. I wasn't hanging out with them because I already knew what they were going to. You already could tell who was going to be what back then, who was going anywhere. So the company you keep is the people you got around you. That'll show you everything you need to know. But yeah, these cats is going down, man. And like I say, some people will still be in the comment section, free Young Thug, free shit. What if that was your brother he tried to put a hit out on? Or, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like that's somebody's child, brother, father, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just, because he makes good music. Free the homie because he makes good music. We can't live without Young Slime. Yep. Y'all niggas better than me. Like I say, I caught a RICO case. I would have passed out somewhere. Like, what? Like, what the fuck, man? But yeah, these cats, man. Hey, we gonna see who really about that life also. Somebody's gonna tell. Somebody gonna pull a 6ix9ine. Somebody gonna take a plea deal, I guarantee you. Because when they bring up them charges and they start throwing out years, and they'll throw years at you. I mean, hell, they'll give you 100 years knowing you can't finish the term. We'll see who gonna really keep it a buck and who gonna, tell. Somebody's telling. It could be Gunna's little funny looking ass. Somebody gonna tell. But we will find out. Let me know what y'all think about this RICO case Young Thug and Gunna serving.